Hello there, thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and just feast your eyes on this wonderfully unusual and highly appealing 1957 jazz concert poster from Rochester, New York. Boy, do I ever love this layout. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. Look at, you got your red and your yellow and your black and your white, and up at the top even you've got blue and green. That's right, wow, I bet you we're not thinking 6 colors, but boy, we can credit the Murray Poster Printing Company out of New York City for this wonderful design. And you know, then you've got all those shapes and everything. You've got boxes and oblongs and ovals and rectangles and everything. And interestingly, it's 100% symmetrical from top to bottom. Everything's centered, everything is a mirror reflection of the other side, with a one little tiny exception of the Murray Poster Printing Company, tiny print down in the lower right-hand corner. But you know, basically the poster itself is designed and laid out to be 100% symmetrical and just gives it tremendous eye appeal. And of course, the talent itself is a cornucopia of jazz talent circa 1957. Now, usually I go through all the musicians and talent on a concert poster and talk about, you know, blah blah, current records and all that, but that would take me 20 minutes here. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to just, you know, let's take a look at the poster itself and how this show is marketed with this highly unusual and fun poster. I mean, you know, you got to pay more attention to things like the venue information anyway when it's got that green stripe at the top, which is just a mind blower in itself. Holy cats, look at that. In the green it says, listen to their new hit records here and see them in person at, meaning the following information. But whoa, dude, man, I've never ever seen that on any concert poster from any musical genre from any era. Very unusual line, that's crazy, which limits the use of this concert poster to record stores only, right? I mean, okay, maybe jazz clubs that had jukeboxes, or department stores that had a record department, but they had to have listening booths, right? I mean, listen to the records here and then go see them. That's really just a unique and very specialized laser-focused lineup there. It blows my mind. Now, it is part of the venue information, not part of the permanent data, you know, the permanent part of the poster that was the tour blank, which is from the red banner downwards. So, but you know, usually these posters were posted all over town, right? Fences, telephone poles, bulletin boards and laundromats, you know, whatever. But the green line just, you know, boy, really limits it. What is possible, I guess, is the promoter could have had the printer run some of these with the green stripe for his favorite record stores and jazz coffee houses or something, and then run a bunch without the green stripe to be put around town in other locations. All we can do is guess and speculate. It's kind of fun to do that with these old concert posters. So then, the rest of the venue info there, underneath the green line, as I said, perfectly centered, you got the Auditorium Theater in Rochester, New York. 2 big shows, 7 and 9:30 p.m. Monday, February 18th. Doesn't have the year, but of course 57 is given right here, and it also checks out on the calendar. Tickets $2 through $4, and on sale at a couple of places. The Columbia Music Shop in Rochester. I'll get in a little bit closer for the finest of print there for you. And also the Music Center in Newark, which was a village about 35 miles away from Rochester, New York. Then you got the poster's permanent part, which, you know, this is the only city I've ever seen it from, but it was a tour blank. You can just tell by the layout there. And you've got, in that wonderful red banner, Birdland Stars of 57. And boy, does that just put chills down the spine of a jazz fan. Just a wonderfully magical line. And then, of course, you've got those 2 yellow birds looking down on the whole thing. Just, you know, magical, fun logos for, you know, the word bird and jazz just go together so beautifully. And, of course, it all refers, in this case, to the New York City Jazz Club that was named after Charlie Yardbird Parker, super legendary saxophone player. So, and then the last line there below the red banner, slow down Pete, catch your breath, is direct from the jazz corner of the world. So, and then of course you've got your belly. Well, look, you know, look at the top 3 lines there. It's just crazy. And then you go down through the artists, and again, I won't even name them off. It would take so long. But you see lots of legends and Hall of Fame members and so forth. So I just love this. Just a beautiful piece. Really a sweet jazz piece from the 50s too. It's so great. And such a nice design. Just a wonderful design. Sort of perhaps reminds you a little bit of Alan Freed's Big Beat Rock and Roll poster from 58. But this is 57, Stars of Birdland Jazz, and you gotta love it to death. So thanks a lot for dropping by. Take care, and we'll see you again for something soon. Okay, bye-bye.